Feel the roar of V6 engines, the sea of Ferrari red, the pulse of fans living for every overtaking crash. This is Formula One, where dreams meet destiny at 300 km. The Dutch Grand Prix brought heartbreak. Lewis Hamilton's penalty, a rookie's costly error, a champion's resilience, and a rising star's boldness. Now Monza's temple of speed awaits, with the Tifosi chanting for redemption. For Hamilton, it's personal. His first Monza in Ferrari red was supposed to be a love letter to the fans. Instead, a 5-place grid penalty from Zandvoort threatened to derail it. Under double yellows, he slowed, braked earlier, eased off, but stewards said it wasn't enough. 2 penalty points were added to his license, and the sting deepened after his crash in the wet Dutch race left Ferrari with their first DNF of the season. It's a tough pill, but it fuels my fire, Hamilton admitted, yet hope flickered at Monza's opening practice, where Hamilton led a Ferrari 1-2. A new floor and diffuser breathed life into the SF25, and his eyes burned with determination. Still, 2025 has been a grind. 12th in Hungary, a Q1 exit in Belgium, just 1 sprint win in China to show for his Ferrari gamble. Analysts compare him to Schumacher, who built Ferrari's dynasty by importing trusted Benetton allies. Hamilton came alone, and some wonder if he misjudged the culture, but Monza is different. It's Ferrari's heart, their temple, their proving ground. From Schumacher's 1996 heroics to Leclerc's 2019 glory, this track holds memories of miracles. And as the Tifosi paint the grandstand scarlet, Hamilton knows he carries more than just his own dream. He carries theirs. Mercedes' 18-year-old prodigy Kimi Antonelli is learning Formula One the hard way. As Zandvoort chasing 7th on lap 53, he lunged at Charles Leclerc in turn 3 and disaster struck. His Mercedes clipped the Ferrari, sending Leclerc into the barriers and triggering a safety car. Ferrari's race ended in heartbreak, and Kimi's future was suddenly under the microscope. Stewards piled on the punishments. 10 seconds for the collision, 5 for pit lane speeding, plus 2 penalty points. Jacques Villeneuve didn't hold back. That was an F4 move. Maybe F1's too much for him. Picture it, barely an adult, carrying Mercedes' future. Kimi stood there, voice trembling. I'll push too hard, but I'll learn. At Monza's FP1 under the eyes of the Tifosi, the pressure showed again. 10 minutes in, he spun at Lesmo 2 and brought out the red flag. Toto Wolff defended his rookie. Kimi's talent is immense. This is his learning curve. A Max Verstappen who mentored him in karting saw himself in the mistakes. He'll grow fast. But the numbers don't lie. Imola's Q1 exit, Hungary's Q2 struggles, only 28 points on the board, tied with Alex Albon. His car's new floor brought more downforce, but also more headaches. Yet Kimi's story cuts deeper. He grew up racing Leclerc in karts at just 12, and now, in his rookie season, he's collided with the same friend-turned-rival. Now he faces his home Grand Prix, the weight of Mercedes' future, and whispers of Villeneuve's 1996 rookie miracle when Jacques stunned the world with a P2 at Estoril. For Antonelli, the question is simple. Can he survive the fire, or will it burn him? Max Verstappen's name sets F1 ablaze, and his commitment to Red Bull through 2026's seismic rule changes as a masterstroke of loyalty. Despite exit clauses in his 2028 deal and Ferrari flirtations, it's not impossible. He teased ex-IndyCar star James Hinchcliffe backs his choice. It's low risk, he trusts his crew, Hinchcliffe told Beyond the Grid. With 205 points, Max is P3 behind Piastri, 309, and Norris 275. But Red Bull's RB21 lags McLaren's pace, sitting P2 in Constructors with 434 points. At Zandvoort, Max took P2, yet Helmut Marko admitted a huge disadvantage in straight-line speed, costing 0.3 seconds per lap. Off-track, Max mentors F2's Gabriel Bortoledo in sim sessions at Red Bull's Milton Keynes facility, their Call of Duty, barn-sparking laughs. Jos Verstappen slammed Sergio Perez's father for claiming Max fears competition. Utter nonsense. Perez confirmed 2026 Cadillac move with Valtteri Bottas adds intrigue. I'll prove the doubters wrong, Perez vowed. Note Honda, red. Bull's outgoing engine supplier dreams of an Aston Martin reunion with Max, citing his generational talent. The 2026 regulations, lighter cars, 100% sustainable fuels, and active aero raise fears of a grid shakeup. McLaren's FlexiWing, banned post-technical directive TD026, gave them a 0.2 second edge in Spa. Fans are buzzing with excitement for Max's title fight, especially after his Zandvoort heroics in P4 in Hungary despite a late engine change. Bortoledo's Audi talks for 2027 adds spice to Red Bull's driver plans. Racing Bull's Isaac Hadjar is F1's newest hero. At Zandvoort, he clinched his maiden podium, finishing third behind Piastri and Verstappen at age 20, the fifth youngest. F1 podium finisher. I never gave up, he said, reflecting on his P4 qualifying after a Friday engine failure that limited FP1 laps. He broke his trophy celebrating, begging for the champagne-soaked original. It's got soul! Team boss Peter Bayer called him incredible, joking about handcuffing him for 2026. Laurent Mekier said Hadjar could have challenged Verstappen without team orders favoring Perez. Jacques Villeneuve is certain Hadjar's Red Bull bound, yet Hadjar's cautious. 2026 feels easier than 2025. With 9 Q3 appearances and Racing Bulls at P6 85 points, he outshines Yuki Tsunoda 22 points, who suffered a bizarre engine map glitch at Zandvoort and Q1 exits in Imola and Hungary. Ollie Behrman's 2026 Ferrari reserve role and Liam Lawson's Red Bull reserve status add pressure. Helmut Marko's Little Prost nickname fuels buzz, tying Hadjar to Alan Prost's 1980s McLaren legacy. Fans are hyped for Hadjar's potential, and his F2 pole at Monaco 2024 showcases his raw speed. Tsunoda's Hungary crash with Nico Hülkenberg cost points, and Racing Bull's new rear wing improves stability. Monza could cement Hadjar's legend, Georgie Ruud. Russell's Mercedes future is solid, but he's keeping fans guessing. After a Zandvoort collision with Leclerc cost substantial performance, he served a 5-second penalty, finishing P6. Toto Wolff confirmed the 2026 lineup with Kimi, but Russell's contract talks are paused. It'll happen when the time's right. I want to win titles, Russell said, eyes fixed on glory. His Spain GP clash with Verstappen drew a warning, not a penalty, sparking debate. With 80 points, P8, Russell's pushing for Monza heroics, fueled by fan support for his grit. Cadillac's 2026 F1 entry is electric, but rumors of Christian Horner joining were debunked. Dan Towers trusts Graham Loudon to lead, with Sergio Perez, Valtteri Bottas, and IndyCar's Colton Herta as test driver. It's a dream chance, Bottas beamed. Perez aims to prove doubters wrong after Red Bull's toxic 2025. Kevin Magnussen joins as reserve, eyeing a 2027 seat. Fans are thrilled for American F1's rise. The Brad Pitt F1 movie, filmed at Silverstone with Hamilton as producer, has grossed $600,000, capturing F1's heart. Mansour Ojai's McLaren collection, including the 1995 Le Mans winning F1 GTR and Senna's 1991 MP46, sold for millions, evoking nostalgia. Fans mourn the loss but celebrate its legacy. F1 fans, this is our sport, where engines scream, dreams collide, and legends rise. Hamilton's fighting for Ferrari's soul. Antonelli's chasing redemption, Verstappen's holding firm, and Hadjar's lighting up the grid. Monza's temple of speed awaits, with Tifosi roaring for glory. Will Ferrari shine? Can rookies steal the show? Smash that subscribe button to fuel the F1 fire and join us for every heart-pounding moment. Let's cheer for the chaos, the passion, and the unbreakable spirit of Formula One and Monza.